Gentlemen, Minnesota had to have just circled this game on the calendar, highlighted it, all of that when the schedule was released. What is the most impressive thing about them getting revenge from the NFC Championship game?
The most impressive thing is Kirk Cousins. He made some throws in this game, and he's been doing it all season. He's playing at such an efficient level. I remember in the offseason I said out of the three quarterbacks that moved around, the top names, Alex Smith, Case Keenum, and Kirk Cousins, one of these guys is going to rise to the occasion, one of these guys not so much. Now, remember, I was making the case for Case all summer. Kirk Cousins is separating himself right now. He is separating himself by the way he's playing, by the way he's controlling this offense. And the throws, they are just zipping through the air and with complete accuracy. The way that he can hit receivers on the run and put them in position to make plays after they catch the ball is so impressive, and he's doing it all the while taking shots just like this. So I'll say Kirk Cousins.
I'm just going to double down on it. It's such an important game for Cousins because from a fan's perspective, it's just a direct side-by-side comparison. It's like he took them on the same date to the same restaurant that Case Keenum did last year. Case Keenum was a disaster. It was a terrible night for them. So Cousins comes in this house of horrors, and Fletcher Cox and the world champs are going to get right. He was so good and so efficient, and all this thing. Case Keenum had a special thing with Adam Thielen. No, Kirk Cousins has a special thing with everybody. He's a fantastic quarterback right now. It's exciting as hell.
The offensive coordinator for the Minnesota Vikings is John DeFilippo. He was the quarterback's coach in Philadelphia last year. They came in there, and that team was supposed to be defense first, Cousins do the job. But when you get there, and, it's a horrible story. Tony Sparano passes away 2 days before the start of training camp. He's their run game coordinator. They lose their starting guard in Joe Berger. They lose their other starting guard in Nick Easton. He's got 2 Ferraris on the outside in Thielen and Diggs. They completely scrapped what they were supposed to be identity-wise and said, let's just roll with Cousins and these 2 wide receivers. When you've got 2 Ferraris out there, you let them fly.
Open the garage up, man.
And I'll tell you what, Mario Andretti, that's Kirk Cousins right now. He's rolling in them because they've got the best passing offense in the league that no one's talking about. I love their offense, and I love what DeFilippo's doing.
And as a quarterback and as a team, I look at it, I'm from Chicago. I'm looking at the NFC North from a Bears perspective. Sole possession of the NFC North for 2 straight weeks. Now they have a bye, of course. I'm more scared of Kirk Cousins and company than I am of Aaron Rodgers right now with the weaponry, with the fact, even without a run game in Minnesota, they're still getting it done with the holes on defense that they're not going to keep playing terribly. There's too much talent on that defense to keep playing there. And then you look at it also from a Broncos perspective. I'm looking at it from their fan perspective. They could have maybe had Kirk Cousins. Maybe not. We don't really know. But the fact that they've got Case Keenum, who's not performing as expected at all down there for the Broncos, you've got to be like, you could have had that.